Yes, Scott, I'm pretty pissed because my announcement sort of got trumped. Like, everything in Hollywood got pushed a couple weeks.
So you got to push the announcement, or are you going to announce it?
I'm going to make the announcement,
Okay.
Scott. And I came here because I was looking for a director/writer.
What are you announcing then?
I'm writing that I have acquired the rights.
Oh, you've acquired some rights.
Scott, I have acquired the rights to the Holy Ninja Grail, Scott.
Oh my God, what could this possibly be? Let me think.
They're teenage, Scott.
Wait a minute, are they mutants?
They're mutants, Scott.
Do they happen to be turtles?
And, Scott, of course, they happen to be turtled. Teenage mutant.
turtled?
They're turtled.
They were turtled at one point.
They were turtled.
Is that part of the? I've never read nor seen any of the
canon
movies.
is they are turtles.
They are turtles from outer space?
Yes.
Are they aliens?
They're not from outer space. Now, Scott, there's two sort of canons in the turtle universe.
Okay.
And one is that they're
I
sort
thought
of...
are they more of the Ninjaverse?
Oh, good question.
Do they
I
straddle?
just got the rights, baby. I gotta read it. I gotta read a lot of this stuff.
Okay.
I gotta make sure. But
well,
of course,
no better time when you were self-quarantined.
I'm sitting around self-quarantining. Now, Scott, of course I've acquired the ninja rights. And
Of course
I'm
you
doing,
have.
It's not the animated CGI rights, not the Michael Bay of it all.
Okay, what kind of rights do you have?
I've got the live-action turtle rights, baby.
Live action, is that akin to the movie back in the, what was it, the 80s or the 90s?
1991, Scott. Ninja Turtles 1, highest-grossing indie movie of all time.
Independent film.
It's
I
true,
love it.
Scott. And we're going back to our roots. This is an indie.
This is
Yes,
not an Indiana Jones movie.
It's not an indie.
Although, if you could get the rights to him.
Shit, you know I've tried Ninja Jones. I've tried hard.
You've tried hard. Why can't that be an alternate universe spinoff?
Why can't Ninja Jones be like Miles Morales of the
Exactly.
of the
He's
Indiana
got a
Jones
parallel universe, yes.
I'll work on it,
Jones-averse.
Scott. I've got time. I'll work on
Got
it.
nothing but time.
I've got
now.
nothing but time. But my Turtles movie and pitch, it's gone, Scott. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, this pitch is not perfect.
Scott, here's the thing. I need a writer. You've got some time.
I do have
Can
a
I
little
get
time.
you involved, Scott?
Wow, what are you looking for? You're looking for someone to totally reinvigorate the franchise?
Let me walk you through the premise, give you a sort of...
Oh, you already have a premise.
We have a hard premise, Scott. We actually have a lot of scenes thought
When
out.
you say a hard premise, is that like a hard out or a
No,
hard
it's sort of like we're gonna do notes.
It's difficult.
We're gonna do rewrites, but the premise is
never
changing.
changes.
Oh,
Okay.
hell no, Scott.
That is hard. Okay.
This premise is gonna. Okay, so here's the premise, Scott.
All right, yeah, hit me.
Opening scene.
You have an opening scene as
Yes,
well.
yes,
This
yes.
transcends a premise into an opening scene. Wow.
I guess we have sort of the whole movie.
Great.
So maybe
you have a hard whole movie.
Maybe you could do punch up and direct. That's
Okay.
something.
That's something. Yeah, certainly.
We could do that. Non-union, of course. Now, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Scott, opening scene. We're walking through the streets of 1992 New York City.
We're walking. Who is this we?
Well, the camera.
The camera is walking.
When I say
The
we,
cameraman.
the cameraman is walking. A lot of the movies through the perspective of the cameraman.
His POV, really.
I guess
So it's not the POV of his camera.
No,
It's his eyes.
It's his, I guess all movies are from the POV of the cameraman.
I guess
If you think about it.
it can cut between angles and
You can
stuff.
sort of-
it's probably the POVs of several
Of several
people.
cameramen. The cameramen are always like the next, they're always like the next character, Scott.
That's right. I mean, New York is like the fourth character.
And in
many
this
films.
one, the New York is the first character.
New York is number one, and camera people are number two.
Number one on the call sheet, Scott.
Wow.
We're getting in a lot of
This is a
trouble with
dream.
SAG. So anyways, opening scene. Where we, the cameramen, are walking through the streets of New York. And of course, Scott, we see April O'Neil. She's older now.
This is someone from the.
Yes, April O'Neil is their friend.
This is their friend.
Yes, she's kind of like their friend. Let's see. Let's put this in terms you might understand.
You're gonna have to explain friendship to me.
Okay. So it's like they sort of hang out and they eat pizza together.
Not ringing a bell.
Okay, they saved her life multiple times.
Is that what friends do?
I think so.
Okay.
In my ninja world, of course.
Of course.
So,
okay, so we
opening
see
scene.
April
O'Neil, big yellow jacket. She's walking down the street.
just the other day.
That's right, Scott.
Wow.
She is
So this
walking-
is set one day in the past.
It's one day in the future, Scott.
Wow. Just the other day. It's a day in the future.
Just the other day. With the cameraman's perspective, he's in the future. The cameraman's walking through New York. He's sort of remembering all this stuff happening.
Okay, so he's in the future, but he remembers it as just the other day, meaning today? Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
Scott, you're getting it.
Finally.
So, all right. So we're walking through the street. April's walking through. All of a sudden, the Foot Clan take over the streets of Manhattan.
The Foot Clan?
The Foot Clan. That's Shredder's gang, Scott.
Oh, okay. Shredder is who?
Shredder's the bad guy from Ninja Turtles.
Okay, is he a turtle? Has he been turtled?
No, he's a Shredder.
He's a shredder. Okay,
He looks like a can opener.
He's like a rat, isn't he?
No, that's Splinter, Scott.
That's Splinter. Okay,
I'll walk you through the whole canon here.
Okay, great. I'm
So
sorry.
there's Splinter?
Just treat me like a dumb asshole who's never seen any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja things.
So in the first one, they're underground. There's like for some reason there are 4 turtles and a rat in the sewers, they're hanging out.
Here's my impression of it. This is all all I've seen is the Oprah interview with them.
This is good.
Check that out if you haven't.
That's actually pretty freaking great.
For some reason, we were watching that on the Bang Bang television show, trying to figure out how to parody, and I don't know whether we were ever successful. But here's my impression. Here's what I think happened in the movie.
This will be good because I need to focus group this thing.
Okay, here's what I think happened in the movie. At some point, they pick up a manhole cover, and they think it's a pizza, and they try to eat it, and their teeth break.
No, Scott.
No, that never happens?
No, but you had... Okay.
That is what I think happened in the movie. And
So
I'm
you
totally
were
wrong.
right. You were right for like 3 words.
Manhole cover?
No. They pick up a... like 4 words.
Forwards, they pick up a... Okay.
They pick up
so
a-
at some point,
Yes.
something gets picked up.
Yes, but instead of manhole cover, it's a canister of ooze, Scott.
Ooze.
The secret of the ooze, of course.
Oh, I have heard of the secret of the ooze. Is ooze something that they use?
Ooze is something that they use.
Put the ooze in use?
They put the ooze in They put the ooze in ooze because they used it.
They put the ooze in use.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, Scott,
This is in New York, right?
this is of course in New York.
Of
Scott.
course.
It's the first character. So the ooze, of course, turned them into turtles. Then they learned.
We turn them into turtles?
No. Sorry, they turn
You're
these.
getting me very
They
confused.
turn these
Turn
4
turtles.
like pet turtles, which must have been flushed down the toilet separately, and then
Separately, really?
Yes.
So they weren't brothers.
No, I don't think so. I think they all gathered
They're
by the
separate.
ooze.
So there are 4 different children.
Exactly.
Who and they're alive turtles or
They're alive.
So I don't want this pet turtle anymore, even though it's alive. I'm
Right.
going to kill it by flushing it. So 4 separate children did this.
Mm-hmm.
They all gather in one place next to some ooze,
Next to a little rat.
next to a little
And the
rat.
backstory of this rat is that the rat trained in Japan with a guy named Morokusaki.
Okay, this all makes
So
sense.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So the rat sort of trained and...
This is separate from the ooze.
Yes,
or
yes.
does he...
No. Umatoyoshi. That's the guy you trained with. Urokusaki is Splinter, Scott.
Oh, okay, got it.
So they trained, and then they got the ooze, and then they became teenagers.
So they became teenagers,
Yeah,
not
and
ninjas at this point.
No, and for some reason, Splinter became an old man.
Oh, okay. But they mutated into
mutated,
it.
and
So
then-
that takes care of the teenage and the mutant
And
part
then
of it.
Splinter taught
And the
them
turtles, right.
ninja.
So he taught them how to be ninjas. So that's okay. So everything it would have been a simpler story if they mutated into ninjas as well. 'Cause then
It would,
would have,
Scott. But this
skipped a
was an
step.
indie movie, Scott, because they were really digging into the sort of character
Okay, got
stuff.
it.
It's pretty good.
So he
anyway,
teaches them,
yes.
and then the film ends.
And then no, the film starts because then they're turtles. April's there. They save April. Big thing. They kill Shredder. Right?
Kill Shredder.
Kill Shredder. So Shredder's dead.
So this is like manslaughter or murder or what is it?
It's pretty much murder. Casey Jones crushes the guy named Casey Jones. He fights people with
Guy
hockey
named
sticks.
Casey Jones. I'm lost.
He fights people with hockey sticks, and he like wears like a Jason mask. It's
Is this
pretty fun.
Casey like Casey in the Sunshine Band, like K.C. or is it Casey like C?
That's a friggin' great. Hold on, let me flip through the IP here.
You have the whole IP.
I have the whole thing right here. Hold on. Okay, it looks like
You are
it's,
moving your hands like it's Minority Report. By the way,
it is sort of a visual. Okay, it's a digital IP. Okay, here we go. Show me Casey Jones. Enhance. Bring closer. Show name. All right, it's K.C.
Is K dots?
It's true.
With a dot after the C, I hope as well.
No,
It's just open-ended.
open-ended.
Baby.
I think the C might be his middle name.
Wow. Okay.
So, anyways, Casey Jones. All this shit is canon, Scott.
This is all canon from the first film,
so
and
now-
then in the second one they learn the secret of the use.
Secret of the Use. The third one, they time travel. Now,
Okay, got
Scott. We're walking to the street. April O'Neil, big yellow coat.
Okay.
She's a big reporter.
She's a reporter. Oh,
That's part of it. She's a reporter.
Has she become a reporter?
She's always a reporter.
She's always
baby.
been a reporter. Great.
That's part of it. She winks on the. She's like, I'd like to thank Michelangelo on, whatever. Anyways,
What?
she's
On TV or
on
something?
TV. She's like,
When do we interview reporters now on TV? Is she on MSNBC or
She's
something
doing
being
like a
interviewed about
special
her?
interest piece where she's like, I got beat up the other day and I was saved
Just the
by
other day.
just the other day, and I was saved by Raphael or some shit.
And she winks like.
And she winks, and then they're all like
reporters
so
allowed
horny.
to wink?
I think they are. You've never seen
I
like.
don't think I've ever seen a reporter wink
You've
after
never
a
seen
story.
like Van Jones say something on CNN and be like, yeah, these black people need to get it together. Then he winks. You've never seen that?
I would think if
You
I,
gotta pay
if I
attention,
saw Van
Scott.
Jones do that, I would think that was some sort of secret code, like I don't actually mean it.
You've got to pay attention, Scott. Van Jones dropping the winks. Now, Scott, first of all, I haven't gotten to the inciting incident in this movie.
Well, so far we're just walking down the street.
Walking down the street, April O'Neil, murdered.
What?
She's killed immediately by, the Foot.
The Foot?
That's the gang that works for Shredder.
Oh, got it.
She's killed.
She's killed.
April O'Neil's dead.
What? How do they kill her?
Well, sort of like a sword or something.
The sword. So she's disemboweled?
This is what you're going to be writing, Scott.
Oh, I see.
So you got to
So-
figure out how she gets killed.
Okay, so maybe in the stomach her guts fall out.
I think so. Maybe like a, like a cut down to something, like a Game of Thrones degutting.
Suddenly her coat turns red instead of
Yeah.
yellow. Or I guess red plus yellow would be more of a lighter red, maybe?
Maybe
or
green? I don't know shit.
Red plus yellow. What
No,
is
'cause
that?
there's
no,
blue and green.
Yeah,
That's
blue and yellow.
orange.
Orange, baby.
Yes, which is, of
Orange
course, the
coat.
color of
Oranges?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Scott, they all wear colors and stuff. It's fun.
Colors.
Colors.
Remember Ice-T?
Colors.
Is Ice-T involved in this?
I do
gotta
remember
talk to-
Ice-T.
We got to get him back on
Yeah,
the show.
because I loved when he was on the show.
Did you really?
I did, and I do remember.
Some people might have thought that was not
Some
great.
people thought maybe Ice-T shouldn't be on the show in this
But
fashion.
how do you feel about
But
it?
me, as a person who's, I don't know, pretty much an authority on all things Ice-T, I think it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I kind of like the voice. I
Yeah.
thought,
Yeah.
it wasn't offensive. Anyways, anyways, April O'Neil's dead.
She's dead.
So
Okay.
you're expecting the four turtles going to pop out, kill everybody.
Avenge.
Avenge.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Avenge.
The real Avengers, yeah.
But then guess what, Scott?
I couldn't even presume to guess.
April O'Neil, at her funeral, only one turtle shows up.
What?
That's right, Scott.
Did the invite get lost for three
No,
of the
Scott.
turtles?
This turtle is not wearing any colors. You can't tell which one it is. And he's crying.
He's crying. Is he mutated in teenage as well?
Well,
Let alone a ninja.
he's a teenager, so he's emo. And he's mutated, so he's got like big traps.
Oh, wow.
And he can do a backflip.
But this is not one of the canonical turtles?
It is, Scott, but the mystery is
We don't know which one, because
One,
the
Scott.
colors.
That's right.
We can't tell them apart because they're wearing masks or the colors or what?
Well, they were originally all gray masks.
Okay.
But then they were like, we can't tell these characters apart. We got to give them colors. The toy
Okay.
company, of course.
Right, okay.
They
So
rule
the turtles have similar faces.
They do. They look
Okay.
exactly alike.
Okay.
To be honest, they must be twins. It's crazy. I'm not going to say all turtles look alike because that's racist. But I will. I'm going to say it.
Okay, thank
So
you.
anyways, there's only one turtle and he's there. And then this kid is, Casey Jones, he's at the funeral. He walks up to him. He says, hey, which one are you? And this turtle, he looks back at Casey Jones and he says, I'm no one. The turtles are dead.
The turtles are dead, but he's a turtle and he's alive.
That's
Wow.
right, Scott. In this world, 3 of the 4 turtles are
Dead. So they
Scott.
died in between the last movie?
That's right.
Wow.
And here's the
I
reveal.
guess that makes sense.
Michelangelo is a party dude.
Okay, sure.
So he's fucking dead from heroin.
Okay.
He fully OD'd.
Fully OD.
Well, here's the thing. You find out Splinter left. They were like the dad. As soon as Splinter left,
oh, he's the glue.
he's
so
the
they're,
glue.
They're lost now.
Michelangelo did heroin. Donatello, autoerotic fixation.
Asphyxiation, really?
Yes.
Against a
And,
doorknob or?
it was a closet. It was like a closet hanger thing. Like he was
okay.
tied up to a thing. And then Leonardo died of testicular cancer.
Testicular cancer.
He
What
was
a way
so
to go.
busy being a vigilante, he didn't go to the doctor.
Oh, you got to get those checked.
You got to get your balls checked. That's a big part of the movie.
It's amazing to me that you can pay someone to feel your balls, and they have to do it.
Scott, that's pretty amazing.
When you think about it, and
Hold
it's
on.
legal.
I want everyone to just take a second. Think about this. If you have balls, if you don't, If you're a woman, or if you don't have balls, imagine what it's like to have balls.
Imagine it.
You're
I'm sure
walking around.
Our upcoming guest, Griff Hedgley, the
He
diamond
might have
guy,
something to say about that.
Yeah, he
but
may
you're
have.
walking around, there's these two things between your legs. You're like, oh, they're balls here.
Sure. Sometimes they're not even between the legs. They're
Sometimes
a little more
like
in
a
front.
little in front. Sometimes you get older,
If they
a
were
little bit
always
behind.
in between the legs, I think that would be very painful.
That'd be great. But then, you remember when that guy from Punky
like my
Brewster sat
thigh
on his
gap.
balls?
Oh, yeah.
What was that guy's name?
It's not the guy from Punky's Brewster.
What was it?
Punky's Brewster? Is that the plural of Punky Brewster?
I think it might be. It's a Punky's Brewster.
No, it was Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere sat on his balls. Is that what he said?
Well, that's the Doug Benson joke.
Oh, Doug Benson's
he does an impression of Mr. Belvedere sitting on his own balls.
Oh, I gotta get Doug Benson on the phone. I gotta get Doug Benson on the phone.
You get him involved in this.
He's a ninja guy. So, anyways, you find out it's funny. There's time travel.
Time travel.
Yes. Because
Okay, wait. Which one of the turtles is this?
Well, that's a mystery. We don't know.
Wait, but you just said the
Michelangelo's
three
dead,
of them are dead, so it
truly
has to be.
It's Raphael.
It's got to be Raphael.
The
Yeah.
outcast of the bunch.
He's the outcast. Why?
Spodiodi Doppelicious. Whatever the fuck that song's called.
I have no idea.
It's an outcast song.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that from the Turtles movie?
We're going to be using that song exclusively
Okay,
throughout. So, Scott, there's one turtle left. He goes to get his time travel lantern, which is from the third one.
Okay, sure.
He travels back in time to save
in time.
Exactly, we use that song too.
Great.
And he saves his brothers from killing themselves.
Whoa!
So he goes back, stops the heroin.
Technically, the testicular cancer didn't kill himself.
No, but he takes him to the doctor. He walks him through the
He gets him
surgeries
checked,
and the
so he
treatments.
goes back very far.
He goes back away. He got to go back 3 times, kind of like Endgame. So, anyways, this part they're going back, and then they bring all the turtles back to the future.
Okay, so instead of leaving them where they were and letting them age gracefully,
No, he brings them
to the point where Raphael
That's
is.
not how time travel works anymore. Have you not seen
Okay.
Endgame, baby?
Okay, so Raphael then is considerably older than the other three during
right.
the movie.
That's
Okay.
right. So now we've got 3 Ninja Turtles and sort of a chill older turtle.
Okay.
Chill older Uncle Turtle.
So Raphael is not teenage.
He's
no
not
longer
teenage, but
Right.
then you find out at the end of the movie, post-credit scene, they go back because Raphael's got to die in this motherfucker, right?
Sure.
Post-credit scene, they go back in time, get a teenage Raphael from the past.
Whoa.
And we're rebooting the franchise with a teenage version of the Turtles.
So the teenagers who were back in the 90s,
That's right, Scott.
they have been transported now into the 2020s.
It's sort of like a Days of Future Past timeline.
Yeah.
Scott, where we're creating a new Turtleverse.
Of course.
Now,
yeah.
now, Scott, how do you feel about this? You want to write?
Yes, of course. This
This is great, right?
Everything
We
you've
kill
just-
April O'Neil right away.
That's the part I'm most excited about.
It's so fun. You get to write a death scene in the first.
You get to refrigerator
act.
April O'Neil. That's
It's
really
so
what I...
tight. But then guess what? You've got the power time travel. You bring her ass back, baby.
Bring her ass back and make her teenage.
Ooh,
Then
that's
she could
good,
date the
Scott.
turtles.
Scott, we are fucking vibing right now. This coronavirus thing is kind of a fucking opportunity. We can
It
go back
really
to the
is.
drawing board.
By the way, I'm on Molly right now. Are you?
Hell yes, Scott.
We
well,
are
of
rolling.
course it's canon that I love rolling.
I know.
And I love going to Vegas every weekend.
In honor of you, I took some. Are you upset that all the casinos are closing?
I am, Scott, but I'm doing my own little home casino sitch.
Wait a minute. So people are going over to your house?
No. I'm gambling online.
Oh, you're gambling online.
And I'm doing Molly, and I'm sort of just like every few minutes throwing money out my window. So it
And you're
feels like
putting
I'm in Vegas.
all your food out on the counter so it's a buffet?
Yeah, I'm walking, I'm grazing, I'm like, oh, do I want some peanuts? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll
You
get some
hired someone to
popcorn.
bring you free drinks.
Exactly. So it's going pretty well at home.
Okay, great. Well,
I've created my own Vegas, and I'm rolling all the time.
I may work from home. I hope you don't take offense at that.
Scott, let me tell you something. Before you were saying you didn't want to demand that people stay home, take it from Sprague to Whisperer, baby. Let me whisper a little something in everyone's ears. Stay home, baby.
stay home. Don't
First
be
of all,
like us.
Watch Ninja Turtles 1. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Where are the other two? Where do they reside on the
I think
streaming
they're both on
platforms?
Netflix.
They're all on Netflix?
They're
I gotta
all
go
on
home
the
and
flicks.
watch these.
Well, you've got to catch up if you're going to watch.
I feel like I did watch them, though. You described
I
them
did
perfectly.
describe them pretty well.